A single sentence, one frustrated voice from the audience, and suddenly, the entire BBC Question Time studio froze. On a night already loaded with anger over Rachel Reeves' autumn budget, it wasn't a politician or an economist who delivered the biggest blow. It was an ordinary viewer named Emma, armed with a question so sharp that it cut straight through the Tonight, we break down the moment that turned a political debate into a national wake-up call. The discussion was already running hot when host Fiona Bruce turned to Emma for her question. And then came the line that would ignite the panel. With Chancellor Rachel Reeves taxing everything and everybody in sight, what is the point of working hard and being aspirational? The irritation in her voice said everything. The disappointment, the exhaustion, the sense that the autumn budget had pulled the rug out from under millions of working people. Fiona acknowledged the frustration immediately, then tossed the question to the panel. First up, businessman Luke Johnson. He didn't hesitate. He didn't soften his words. He launched. This was a budget for people on welfare, not for working people. Investors are demoralized. Entrepreneurs are demoralized. I've never seen it this bleak in 40 years. He accused the government of raising taxes, raising debt, raising unemployment, and killing growth. His verdict was brutal. There is no growth. Only spending, borrowing, and This won't end well. As the panel wrestled with Emma's question, the frustration in the audience became the new center of gravity. Critics across the country had already called Reeves' budget disastrous, gloomy, and even economic torture. Now, that anger was being broadcast live. Viewers online joined in. What is the point of working anymore? She's taxing everything that moves. This budget punishes aspiration. And the headlines had already been relentless. Budget leak chaos, car crash interviews, resignation rumors, public fury over rising costs. Even Reeves' own uncle had called her budget a disgrace. Question Time, usually a battleground of clashing opinions, suddenly felt like a referendum on trust. Trust in leadership, in economic policy, and in the promise that hard work will actually pay off. At the end of the night, one fact stood clear. Emma's question captured what millions of people across Britain are feeling right now. A growing sense that working harder no longer leads to a better future, that aspiration has become a luxury, and that the government's message is painfully unclear. Luke Johnson ended with a stark warning. Prosperity doesn't come from high taxes and low growth, but the deeper question remains. Can Rachel Reeves regain the trust she's losing? And if she can't, who will pay the price? The autumn budget wasn't just a political story. It was a national alarm bell. And thanks to one audience member, the entire country heard it.